Dutch intelligence agency warns conspiracy theories pose serious threat.
Here's a summary of the article.
Conspiracy theories which claim the government, journalists and scientists are controlled by a small, evil elite pose a serious threat to the democratic rule of law, the Dutch intelligence agency warned on Monday. Conspiracy theories often focus on the idea that the government is ruled by a small, evil elite which controls not only the government but also the legal system, the news media and science. The Great Reset, which is often linked to the World Economic Forum, QAnon and the New World Order are well-known conspiracy theories. The Dutch intelligence agency estimates that more than 100,000 people in the Netherlands are followers of anti-institutional conspiracy theories. The report notes that followers of those conspiracy theories are generally not calling for violence, but their choice of words, being at war with an enemy, could inspire some people to carry out acts of violence. Followers of conspiracy theories do not necessarily want to get rid of democracy, government, media or science as a whole, but they want to change how it is run, with some seeking a parallel society with its own shadow government and currency. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I believe that we are being governed by a global conspiracy of evil reptiles, the politician said.
This post received a score of 10,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I miss the fun conspiracy theories like Batboy found living in an attic.
Imagine going to r/conspiracy wanting to just talk about Bigfoot.
I used to loosely follow r/conspiracy for shits and giggles. There was a major shift around 2015 or so, in the lead-up to Trump's election.
They used to just be insane. Then Kremlin weaponized the ever-living fuck out of them. Now they are rooting for hateful billionaires set for world domination, thinking the billionaires give a single shit about them and wouldn't feed them to the pigs to make a penny.
It's even less cohesive these days. Some of those people are skeptical of everything to an unhealthy degree. It's actually funny how they seem to disagree with clear narrative pushes of other users over pedantic stuff.
90% of people don't know how to make the difference between a reliable source and a bullshit source. A source is generally reliable if it's not anonymous. Don't even bother to read. Journalists must sign articles with their own name. It's transparent about its source of funding.
I went to public school in MD, USA for middle and high school from 06-13, and almost every year we went to our librarian and they taught us about it. In high school we'd have to write papers with reliable sources and cite them properly for English class. Are younger people not receiving the same kind of education? I know not everyone doesn't go to college or even finishes high school, but I thought this was basic curriculum at this point. It sounds naive, but I'm genuinely concerned. Confused BC. It was stressed so much when I was a kid. Edit BC. I've had multiple PPL in my inbox. I understand that people who went to school before me were not given the same opportunity to learn about sources. Same applies to PPL who were not able to receive the same education as me.
What you are missing is most people don't want to think critically. They have a worldview, one which generally supports the idea that they are right, and are fundamentally uninterested in learning anything counter.
I think it also stems from the fact that people about 50 and up did not get the instruction on how to vet reliable online sources, generally. When they went to school, any papers they wrote cited published printed works. Those are more trustworthy, in general, than a random website. Couple that with this age group then spouting anything they've read or heard as fact and preaching it to their kids who've been raised to trust everything their parents tell them. Let that process go on for a decade or so and we end up with a small slice of the population actually using reliable sources.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.